Have you ever found yourself wide awake at 4 in the morning, staring and wondering why now? You're not alone. Many older adults experience this early morning wake up, and it's not just part of aging. It's your body trying to tell you something. In today's video, we're diving into what this early waking actually means, why it happens, and most importantly, how it's connected to your health, mood, memory, and even longevity. So grab a warm cup of tea, sit somewhere quiet, and let's understand what your body's really trying to say at 4 a.m. Waking up early becomes more common as we age. Studies show that over 60% of people over 65 report waking up much earlier than they used to, often between 3 and 5 a.m. This isn't always a bad thing, but when it feels frustrating, restless, or affects your day, it matters. Why does this happen? First, let's clear up a common myth. Waking up early is not always natural or harmless in older age. Sure, our sleep patterns change as we grow older. But consistently waking at 4 a.m., that's worth paying attention to. It could be your body's way of saying something's off, maybe in your brain, your hormones, or even your heart. You see, our sleep is controlled by something called the circadian rhythm, our internal body clock. It tells us when to feel sleepy and when to wake up. In older adults, the circadian rhythm often shifts forward. This means you start getting sleepy earlier in the evening and waking up earlier in the morning. But here's the key. Why is that rhythm changing? Is it natural or a sign of imbalance? Let's look closer. Two hormones play a huge role here: melatonin and cortisol. Melatonin helps you fall asleep. It rises in the evening and falls in the morning. Cortisol, the stress hormone, does the opposite. It's low at night, then spikes in the early morning to help wake you up. But in many older adults, melatonin levels drop too early, and cortisol spikes too soon. The result? You're wide awake at 4 a.m., even if you're still tired. And it doesn't stop there. Low melatonin is linked to weaker immune function, higher inflammation, and even increased risk of dementia. Waking up too early isn't just an annoyance, it could be one of the earliest signs that your body is aging faster than it should. But wait, maybe it's not just hormones. If you're waking up at 4 a.m. and your mind immediately starts racing, worrying about bills, loved ones, or the future, you could be dealing with hidden anxiety or low-level depression. This is common in older adults, but rarely talked about, and the body, it listens to that stress. It wakes you up early, on high alert, even when there's no danger. Here's something you might not expect. Early waking has been linked to high blood pressure and heart disease. Research shows that disrupted sleep, especially in the last few hours of the night, can stress your cardiovascular system. If you're constantly waking early and feeling tired during the day, it might be time to check your heart health. Let's not forget one very practical cause: nocturia, waking up to urinate. It's one of the most common reasons older adults wake too early. But frequent bathroom trips can be a sign of prostate issues, overactive bladder, or even diabetes. If this is you, don't just accept it. Talk to your doctor. You deserve full, restful sleep. Another silent culprit: sleep apnea. It's more common than you think, especially in people over 60. Interrupted breathing at night can jolt your body awake again and again, often during the early morning hours. And the worst part, you may not even know it's happening. Feeling foggy, irritable, or forgetful after waking early? Get screened. Sleep apnea isn't just about snoring, it's about oxygen, brain function, and your lifespan. Now here's something that's entirely within your control: your exposure to light. Watching TV or scrolling on your phone before bed. That blue light tells your brain to stay awake. And if you don't get enough sunlight in the morning, your circadian rhythm gets confused. You might fall asleep earlier than intended and wake up far too early. Try this: step outside in the early morning light for 10 to 15 minutes. It can reset your internal clock and delay those 4 a.m. wake-ups. Now think about your habits. Are you drinking coffee too late in the day? Having wine with dinner, eating a heavy meal right before bed? All of these can mess with your sleep timing, pushing your deep sleep earlier and cutting it short. Remember, sleep is when your brain cleans itself. Poor sleep shortens not just your night but your future. Let's talk healing. These small, calming practices have helped many seniors reduce early waking and feel rested again. First one, evening wind-down routine every night. Dim the lights after 8 p.m., avoid screens or use blue light glasses. Listen to calming music or a soothing audiobook. Light stretches or breathing, not intense exercise. Second one, 15 minutes of morning sun. Right when you wake up, get sunlight on your face, on your balcony, in the garden, even near a bright window. This resets your internal clock better than any pill. Third one, journal your worries before bed. Set a timer, 10 minutes. Write everything that's on your mind. Then close the book and say to yourself, these can wait until morning. Fourth one, herbal help. Chamomile tea, warm milk, or lemon balm can help relax your nervous system naturally. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and avoid alcohol in the evening. It fragments your sleep. Last one, reset the bedroom. Cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains. Lower your thermostat slightly and remove clocks you can see at night. They create anxiety. You're awake, not in pain. Not in panic, just awake and wondering why. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's a message. Your body is always on your side. Even when it wakes you in the dark, maybe it's inviting you to reflect, to care for your sleep again, to ask, what needs peace in me right now? With age comes wisdom, but also new rhythms, new patterns, new lessons. You deserve rest not just physically, but emotionally. You deserve peace in your heart as much as in your body. If this video resonated with you, let us know in the comments. Share your own experience. What time do you wake up and what have you discovered about it? Please subscribe to Elder Insight for more videos like this, real, honest, and filled with quiet strength for this stage of life. Sleep well, and we'll see you in the next one.